Aloha siblings, my name is Bill, and my pronouns are he, him, and his. Today we are playing the Codebreaker. It's a bit like Mastermind. I'll do a quick overview of how the game works, and yeah, the idea is that there's a hidden code underneath this darker blue area here, and you're supposed to guess it. You're supposed to choose you're supposed to choose 5 out of these 8 colors and guess them there, and you'll get a scoring thing that will say, you'll get pegs. Black pegs mean you have the correct color in the correct place, and white pegs mean you have the correct color but not in the correct place. Although I think if you come to the website, they're going to call it marbles, but I think I've got that part covered up by my picture right now anyway. Anyway, how about we just play it? You'll see what's going on. A bunch of you have already seen this. You already know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I have a few standard pathways I like to start. Actually, not here. Let's just do that again. I know I've done this before, but a lot of times I start off with just one color at a time because it seems like the easiest way to explain what I'm doing, at least in the beginning. So all that tells us is that red is in the puzzle, right? Because I just guessed them all red, of course, boink. So if it's in the puzzle, you get one of the little black marbles, and black marble means it's the correct color and in the correct spot. I'm going to arbitrarily choose the spot to the farthest left. Okay, and then I'm going to introduce the color orange. I have to stop slouching. It's bad for my spine to be doing that. Anyway, hey, what do you know? So I guessed lucky on the red because black marble means correct position. Now here's the thing. It's one of those 4, but which one? Oops. But which one? I'm not sure. How about just arbitrarily choose that one? And now let's introduce yellow. Now some of you will recognize this as a pretty standard opening guess for me. Wow, I have guessed lucky twice. So we have red and we have orange. And we also know that yellow's not in it at all, right? Because we only have a score for one for the red and one for the orange, and no third score. So anyway, so now let's introduce the green, just to see what that will get us, if anything. Yeah, what do you know? So I'm going to go here, just to change it up. I'm going to put the green over there, and then we'll introduce the light blue and see what that gets us, shall we? Okay. If it ends up being that the green was all the way over there, that's going to be funny, isn't it? Okay. So let's just move. Well, let's put it back here. And now let's put in the dark blue, shall we? Okay, no, but that does give us some groovy information, because we know that the red one goes there. And we know that the orange one goes there. We also know that the darker blue doesn't go in either of those 2 spots, so it must go in that spot. But we also know that green can't go there, so we know that green must go here. So now it's just a 50-50, isn't it? It's just down to, is it purple or is it magenta? So I'm going to try purple, and then we'll do magenta. Hey, what do you know? Purple was it. So let's do another version, or another shot at this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just do my normal guess routine of the 3 colors. And I hope that served as a reasonable enough intro that you can get an idea about how the game works. Okay, so we have one correct color, correct spot. One correct color, not correct spot. So let's arbitrarily choose red to be correct color, correct spot. And let's move yellow. And now let's introduce the green. Okay, well, a few things. Red's not the right one in the right spot, so blank, we can toss that. As a matter of fact, nothing's in the right spot, so it might be that red and yellow were both in it, and that yellow was one of these three yellow that is in fact what this black marble or peg or whatever is referring to. I'm just going to because it's, I don't know, easier for me to just be weirdly methodical. So I'm just going to now arbitrarily go, whoop, just move it along. The second one, let's try that one. So if this is the case, then, well, I have a couple of choices. I'm going to try putting yellow here, but it could also be that red goes in one of those three spots. But I'm just going to try this, just while it amuses me to do so. Okay, so, well, now I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to have to unwind my whole strategy here, because if the orange is in the puzzle and the yellow is in the puzzle, obviously red is not in the puzzle, but if red is not in the puzzle, that means it's yellow and green have to be in the puzzle, but green cannot be here, which means green has to be in one of these two spots. So if orange is in it and green is in it, then yellow has to be over here somewhere, and green has to be over there. So let's just look and see if that, right, so now that's not going to work out necessarily, is it? Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. Or is it? Nope. Because that means if green is in any one of these three spots, and those are correct, then that means the black peg would be there for the yellow and not for the orange, which we started this whole thing with, that was for the orange, so yikes, that's not it. I'm going to suggest that it is in fact like this, and that yellow is in it, orange is in it, and green is in it, and everybody is moved thusly. And let's put in light blue. Now that doesn't mean these are right, it just means it's consistent with the scoring that we have available to us. Wow, okay. There's a couple of things we could try. If orange is right, that sucks, because then the green has nowhere to go, so it's not orange, that's correct. Well, having said all that now, let's just say that the green doesn't even need to move, right? But if that's the case, then we know that yellow needs to move. Light blue needs to move, and orange needs to move. And now we need a new color. Stop slouching, Bill. And what do we get? Now we have all the colors. Now it's feasible that it is in fact this green. That just means that we have to move some other stuff around, which means light blue goes over here. Okay, wait, I just lost track of my yellow's there, green's there, this guy goes over here. Now orange and dark blue could both go in either one of those spots, so let's just pick dark blue and then put orange. Well, you know, I'm just these, you know, because the orange and the dark blue being. Yep, what do you know? Alright, so let's just go back to here. Okay, sorry about that. Some weird nonsense came in over my phone and I decided to edit the entire episode out of the video. Anyways, let's do at least one more of this. I'm going to do at least a couple of rings. Okay, so let's just go through red, orange, yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay. I'm going to say red and yellow. And I'm going to put... Now here's the thing I like to do once in a while is just, I don't know, screw around with the colors because it amuses me, you know what I mean? Alright, well now we can do a little bit of logic here. Since this was, the first row was scored only with the black marbles, that means that red has to go in that spot there. However, since there are 3 options here for yellow, it means that that yellow is not the spot. Because if that was the spot, then the green would have nowhere to go, and that white one would have to be referring to that, right? As it stands, the white is actually referring to the yellow, and the black marble is referring to the green. However, we just don't know which of the 3 it is. It's kind of the rub, isn't it? So I'm going to put the green one there, and I'm going to put the yellow one there, and then we're going to put on the 2 blue there. Okay. Well, we know that the light blue is not in the puzzle. And we know I keep bouncing around on this, so I'm going to try... Well, the red we're fine on. Alright, so this could be right. Here, I just do this, and then it'll be easier for me to explain. Okay, so it could be right that the green goes here, and therefore the yellow would go there. Or it could be right that the yellow goes there, and then the green goes there. You see what I'm saying? So here, let's do it this way. Just, I don't know why it amuses me to keep this corner as green. I mean, make a little design here or something, I don't know. Right, so then what do we got? Let's do dark blue. Okay, well, So what does that tell me? It tells me that I was wrong. That I have to go back to this one here, and that the green goes here, and then the dark blue is going to go over here, and we'll put the red in. Okay, so let me explain why that's the case. Okay, so the red, we already know about the red. We can just ignore the red. Okay, so remember I said it was either green going here, right, and then the yellow being there, or wait, no, it was from this one here, right? That's where it was. It was supposed to be here. So either green went here, then yellow went there, or the yellow went here, and then the green went there, right? Because of the way, all right, let me go back to there, just because red, green, partially because now I've just confused myself. Okay, so the red is fine. Right here, boop, boop, boop. So we can't have that there, which means that it's either this green or that yellow. So if it's this green, then it's that yellow. Or if it's this yellow, then it's that green. So it's not this green, because we would have gotten more black marbles over here. So, right, so we know that it's this yellow, so therefore it's that green. Dark blue goes over here, either purple or magenta goes here. And, okay, so what did I do backwards here? Okay, so back down to here then. It can't be this one being the black marble, because then the green has nowhere else to go, so therefore it's the green, which means it has to be one of these three. We've tried that one. And then we move that, so it's either, we know about the red, so it's either this green or it's that yellow. If it's the green, then it's that yellow, which would have meant we should have gotten 3 black marbles at least. Okay, what's the other option? Is there another option that I'm overlooking? It feels like there is. Alright, so green could be here, couldn't it? So if green is there, and dark blue goes here, yellow goes there, alright, so now we're saying that that's right there, right? And that that's right there, right? Which then means that these go like this, right? Now let me double check that, because I think what I was ignoring was that the green could have been in the middle here. So now let me double check. I think I've ironed all that nonsense out. So red, well, let's look up here. So red gives me a black, and a yellow gives me a black, so that checks out this score here. Red, gonna get a black marble, and another black marble, and the yellow gives me a white marble, so that checks out here. Got a red marble, got a white. Okay, here's where we're messed up. Okay. Right? Okay, let me double check this again. Heebie-jeebie. Why am I being so dense with this here? Okay. That's fine to there. So that gives me a black marble. That gives me a white marble. Okay. This gives me a black marble. That gives me a black marble. The green one gives me the white marble. Okay. That's a black marble, a white marble, and a black marble. Okay. A black marble. White marble, a white marble. No, we're not scoring this one, because we have a black marble here. So then white and white. Okay, and then black marble, black marble. Yeah, okay, I think this should be the end of it. Boink, okay. Boy, man, and sometimes I think I know how to play this game. Anyway, let's go do ring for a minute, shall we? Because it's already coming up on 20 minutes here, and my back is going to be giving me grief if I don't get up and at least walk around for a few minutes. So let's do this. So no magenta. We know the purple's in it. Okay. Okay, so we know purple goes there. We know that the darker blue goes there. Okay, so now I need that spot is in, okay. Let's try orange. Orange is in, but not in that spot. We know that purple is in, so we're going to keep that. Let's put orange here. The good news is now we know that the red goes where the other orange is, right here. So this should give us the thing. Bingo. Yeah, let me do one more ring, and then... Alright, so magenta is in it this time. And there we go, it goes there. Okay. There we go. So now let's do dark blue. Dark blue is not in it. Light blue is, though. Okay, so light blue goes there. Purple goes there. So we'll keep the purple, the dark blues out. Let's put green in. Green is out. So we know that yellow, orange, and red are in. It's just a matter of which ones go where now. So yellow is in it. Keep the light blue, and keep the purple, and replace the green. Okay, I'm going to keep the magenta. So is it orange, red, or red, orange? So it's going to be red, orange. So let's go all the way back around now. So red goes here, and we should be done with that. Okay, I think that's, yeah, it's going to be roughly 20 minutes after all. I weed out the throat clearings and then whatever it was with the nonsense with my phone. And anyway, so this should hopefully end up being roughly 20 minutes, and I can go give my poor little spine a break.